Trump just pulled up to Atlanta again, and I guarantee you that the media will not show you this.
Good-looking people, wow. That was worth it. And I love doing what you have. That's beautiful. Wow. It's art, right? So can I have 30 milkshakes? And also some chicken. I'm going to take care of the customers. Is business good? You're making a lot of money? Everyone can get rich, right? Excellent. Thank you very much. Look at the way you hold. You like each other, right? I think that's very nice. Have a good time. Nice to see you. Thank you very much. So we'll order 30 milkshakes. We'll give them out to the people, and we'll take some for ourselves. Okay? Good. Thank you very much, everybody.
30 milkshakes.
Hello.
This has got a great American franchise, Chick-fil-A.
It is. It's a great franchise. The owner is a great man who's a member of one of my clubs, and he's fantastic. And yeah, they do very well. They're closed on Sunday.
It's the Lord's chicken.
That's the Lord's chicken. You're right. It's good chicken too.
Yeah, good to see you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, let me just say, first of all, I am pissed. I mean, I'm really pissed because I'm in Atlanta, and last time he came here, I didn't get the wind or word that he was going to be here. Now that he's here, I don't know where he's at, right? But anyhow, it was interesting to see how the supporters, the black people specifically, honestly, were so receptive to him, contrary to what the media actually portrays.
Well, we took care of those colleges.
Sure did. Much better than Biden did. So I want to know. This is Clark Atlanta. This is Spelman. This is Morehouse. This is Morris Brown. They all came
Isn't that great?
So I don't care what the media tells you, Mr. Trump. We support you.
We love you.
Okay, 4 p.m. We've been 4 p.m.
Come here, let me give you a hug.
Please
Telling you, that clip probably won't be online too much longer, given that it's actually showing him in a positive light. For sure, you know, the media does not like that whatsoever as it pertains to Trump. And, you know, he ain't the one who said, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black. That was Biden quote. Apparently, she ain't black. Somebody even shared this picture. Well, it's over here, my fault. Somebody even shared this picture online, and I thought it was pretty accurate because I'm pretty sure that they walking away from Chick-fil-A today like, you know what, Trump ain't so bad. But am I the only one who I was sitting there looking at the Secret Service. I be sitting there genuinely wondering, what the hell is on y'all minds, man? Obviously, they there to protect him, Trump that is, but man, they be looking so focused. It's scary. On my timeline, it just popped up a longer clip of the let me give you a hug moment. So let's see what happens right before and right after in full context.
I'm here to meet you, Mr. President.
Thank you very much.
We've also knocked doors for you in the past, or your past re-election bid, and when you ran the first time. Yes.
Wow.
I was interning for the GAGOP at that time.
Wow.
Doing a lot for your tax credit reform bill and everything like that.
Well, we took care of those colleges and
Sure
universities.
did. Much better than Biden did. So I was Clark Atlanta. This is Spelman. This is Morehouse. This is Morris Brown. They all came in. So I don't care what the media tells you, Mr. Trump. We support you. Okay, 4 p.m. We do 4 p.m.
Come here, let me give you a hug.
Look, anybody else? Anybody else now looking at the Secret Service agents?
That's really nice. No, we did. We took care of the black colleges, universities. They're taken care of now, and she understands it. A lot of people don't understand it. Biden
For sure.
did nothing for them, and I did everything.
Tell them how y'all been suffering, y'all.
That's really nice, huh?
There's no housing.
You know each other. Do you two know each other? You should.
So President Trump talking about under his administration, the programs and funds that he's provided to African American colleges, and that.
We had a great talk yesterday. Absolutely. You know, that talk got covered all over the place.
We went all over the place.
I got all over the world, that talk.
I got in trouble with the team because they said I went over my time.
Oh, no, my team, don't worry about it.
Don't worry, all right.
We'll do it again. guys are great. God bless you. Let me get a nice black
You had black supporters, and he was over there. It looked like he was in little 5 Points, over there near Morehouse, Clark, Atlanta, and things of that nature. Where he, it seemed like that's where he was at making this video. But you heard that there were some students there, like, "Hey man, I campaigned. I helped, campaign with you. I knocked on some doors for you and all this other stuff." Now this is the reason why I said the media won't show you this, because, bro, honestly, they always make it seem like black people, we just not rocking with Trump, and the people who do, I just so happen to be on coonery time. But it's a little more common than the media is actually portraying it.
Hello, everybody. Get ready for a milkshake. You got plenty of them. All right. You got these good-looking guys. Huh?
This is an original from 2016.
Oh, I love this guy. I like that guy. Do you have a pen for me? Give me a good pen. That is the original, huh?
From 2016, Cleveland.
You've been there from the beginning.
Absolutely. From the invention.
You knew what was happening.
Absolutely.
You got it. That's cool, man. What's your name?
Lawrence.
Come here, Lawrence. Let me get this pen out of here. Come here. Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
He understood long before the rest, right?
Mr. Trump, Shelley Winter.
Hi, Shelley.
I talked to you
Oh,
yesterday.
good. You are fantastic.
Thank you, brother.
You know Shelley?
Yes.
A great host. And are you guys
Radio
friends
show.
or
No,
something?
just via Sanjay.
Well, that's nice because he's been there a long time too. I think right from the beginning.
Right from the beginning.
We did a radio interview with Shelley yesterday, and I appreciated it.
I appreciate you very
I
much.
hung up. I said, "What a nice guy that is."
And I'll bring in my clubs tomorrow along. I'll
You
just knock
let
on
me
the door.
know. I'm telling you. You let me know,
Thank
Shelley.
you, brother. Thank you. God bless you.
Watch his show. His show is great. Listen to his show.
Absolutely, 95.5.
He got it.
Yeah.
You two guys got it. Huh?
And all these kids do too.
I think so. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. So you're getting lots of milkshakes. Look at that handsome guy. I wish I had hair like that. Right here?
Oh, yeah, me.
Hi, fellas. Thank you. Nice to see you. Nice to see everybody. How you doing, Trump? I'm doing good. I love you, man. How are you? I'm well. Everybody having a good time.
Now, before we get up out of here, under Benny Johnson's tweet of Trump being in Atlanta, this woke influencer lists all of the terrifying things that Trump, by the way, quote, the terrifying things that Trump will do if he wins, and accidentally made him the most epic campaign ad ever.
And here are the first 15 promises he has made if he is reelected. You may have heard of Project 2025, but this is from Agenda 47, and you can read all of these on his website. First, he promises that he will carry out the largest domestic deportation operation in history. He will also ask for the death sentence for anyone convicted of human trafficking. He will close the Department of Education and return all education standards to the states to decide. He will put prayer back into school, and he will criminalize any race-based advantage programs. He will end the Affordable Care Act. He will ban gender-affirming care for adults and children, and he will ban any federal dollars from going towards gender-affirming care, which means anyone with government-provided health care will no longer be able to access gender-affirming care except for Viagra and Cialis. Those will still be available. He will propose a constitutional amendment that gives a term limit to Congress. He will deploy the Department of Justice to investigate the Biden crime family and any of his
I'm just saying, she's literally convinced me. Now, I watched another video very similar to this of a girl doing the same exact thing. Not this particular woman that I'm looking at. And they seem to be saying literally the same exact thing.
Adversaries or political rivals. He will immediately pardon all of the January 6thers, and he will create a task force to investigate anyone who arrested, charged, or imprisoned a January 6er. He will increase the penalties for underage criminal offenders, strengthen immunity for police officers, and deploy the National Guard to patrol woke cities. On day one, he will reassess our participation in NATO and says that every European country needs to pay the United States for protection. He will also restore the wonderful travel ban for Muslims coming to America. He will build freedom cities. This is 10 new cities built on federal land. He will award them to areas with the best development proposals, and he will prioritize moving young families to these freedom cities. He will kill all e-vehicles and e-vehicle legislation, seeking to replace that with the development of a flying car. He believes that we could create a car that vertically takes off. He will remove all of the limits on American natural gas exports and drill baby drill for oil domestically. He will impose a tariff of up to 60% on Chinese imports. He will extend the 2017 tax cuts and drop the corporate tax rate from 21% to 15%. He will push Congress to pass legislation that would give every American the right to concealed carry anywhere at any time.
You're convincing
and he will
me.
revoke any gun restrictions or legislation that seeks to inhibit people's ability to own guns that's been passed in the last several years. He will demand that Europe pay back all the money we gave Ukraine, and then he will use all of that money to recruit for the American military. And he will take billions and billions of dollars from private university endowments by taxing, fining, and suing the universities. He specifically names Harvard in this one. And then he will use that money to create the American Academy. It is a free online college that will be free of wokeness that he will force employers to recognize as a bachelor's degree equivalent. So that's Agenda 47.
You did a real good job of convincing me that my vote for Trump is the best thing I could have ever did, or I'm gonna do. So thank you for accidentally creating the dopest ad ever.